Hey, chat room. Let me know when you see me and hear me. All right. Mm-mm-mm. Do I have my magic glasses on? I do. Oh, great. Stephen, is that on YouTube or gizwiz.tv? Both places. Oh, my God. Chad, thank you. The holy grail of getting you on the air, Chad Johnson. All right, so without further ado, we will jump into...
It's the Giz Fiz with the Giz Wiz. It's kind of like Cheese Whiz. It's the Giz Fiz. And now your host, mathematics writer and the Giz Wiz, Dick DeBartolo.
It is indeed Giz Fiz, totally unimproved and numberless. I always forget to put the number up, but it is the show of March 19th. So tomorrow is spring. All right, and now this is where we do that very clever, gentle fade to my main camera. Okay, so Giz Fiz. We're going to do photos from George Davis, some facts from George. We'll play logo. We'll study some facts. We might do some of these Gen Z questions that a lot of you know. And then we're going to do a snappy answer. You'll do the snappy answers to a situation. And we'll do match game and then meet Charlie, a.k.a. So Wags a Lot. Okay. Steven said, we don't need no frinkin' numbers. Yeah, you're right. We don't. We just pave our way here. All right. So as many times as I hit stop on those George's photos, we'll go to George's photos and see that we're probably on number 9. Oh, we're only on number 2. Forget what you just saw. Photo number 1 from George Davis. He describes as a small charging fan. Okay, so it looks like a little fan. I guess you put in your computer. You can put a fan anywhere. Okay, a little fan, probably AC or 12-volt operated. A little fan with a power supply. All right, let's get into the 3-shot here. All right, there we go. Now, I'm your biggest fan. Looks like my power supply, says Steven. PC, PSU, says Eric. This fan blows, says Paul. Have you seen my host computer? Oh, they're coming fast. I'm not a fan of this. I have a popular OnlyFans page. Fizz fans come in all shapes. Proof that the Giz Fiz has fan support. Hot Flash Helper. Another This Fan Really Blows. The Average Giz Wiz Fan. I'm not a fan of DIY computers. Just call me Fanny. I'm a big fan. No wonder my PC is overheating. The fan is sitting on the table, says Pac. Fan that doesn't call humans. That's what's left of my PC after I ran it too hard, says Ranger Rick. And we'll end with Caesar. If I blow enough, will it make a plane fly? We'll throw in Dan with, without me, you can't be fantastic. Okay, let's go to, God, this thing, it's on, stop. But George said, for the small charging fan, my caption is, with a little bit of wind blowing on my porch, this fan can charge my phone in a little over than an hour. All right, a little charging fan. And now we'll go to Let me see what George put this. George describes this a rug with designs. Okay, a rug with designs, but it can be whatever you want it to be. All right, let's see what we got going here. Leopard kaleidoscope, says Magoo. That's good. I don't know what kind of animal this came from, says Caesar. Stare too long and you will do what I say, says Tang. Ranger said it's a jungle out there. We need this map. Oh, that's good. Cheetah Cheetah, says Becky. Latest relic from Egyptian tomb, Tombo, Stephen. I remember kaleidoscopes at the movies. Looks like a close-up of leopard's fur, says Giz1. Yeah, this is a little hard to come up with stuff for. It's an animal I've never seen before, says Caesar. Mad Frank, I wonder if this leopard can change its spots. Cheap couch print. If a cat invented a kaleidoscope, it would look like this. Does this coat make me look faster? Says Pack. And we'll end with... All right, I guess we're ending with, does this coat make me look faster? George says, for the rug with designs, my caption is, oh, I'll have this 9x12 rug made for you in a little over 5 days. How do you like that? Okay, that's pretty incredible. Let's go to 3. We have a bakery product from George, which is described here as gingerbread cake. Gingerbread cake. I'm not crazy about gingerbread, but with whipped cream, it could work. Red velvet, says Eric. No, gingerbread. I heart that cookie. For me with love, yum, says Tang. Pack, when did they cut out the powder heart and make it and set it aside? Oh, you're absolutely right. They have done that. Wheel of Donuts. Add some raspberries and almond in. The cookie is full of love. The heart is for George's love for us. Sneaky, says Pack. I thought I left my heart in San Francisco. No, it's just sitting there on the table next to this cake. This cake goes right to your heart. More desserts. I'm trying to watch my figure. You can use this as a hot tub for elves. Don't desert me now. A hearty snack. Does that heart mean... I guess that should be does. Does that heart mean it won't clog my arteries? How did that heart get stuck on the counter? And we'll end with, Dan, what happened to the gingerbread man after his accident? Okay, let's see what George put for that. For the gingerbread cake, my caption is, I'm making this cake for you for your birthday. And I will not forget to put plenty of whipped cream on top. I'm sure you'll like that. All right. Let's go to 4, which is described just as an old antique suitcase. An old antique suitcase. Oh, this has a chat room stumped. Is this where we go to make a trunk call, says Dan? Oh, jeez. Tang says, do you think the body will fit? You can only put antique clothes in there. What treasures from around the world await inside? Becky said, we are stumped. This is what your luggage looked like after the gorilla at the airport are done. The gorillas at the airport are done with it. The elephant forgot his trunk. Don't lock it. I can't find the key. Those locks are very rusty. I bought a collection of Mads in a case like that. Pack your suitcase. I'm moving out. Geraldo Rivera found another empty treasure chest. Pick the valise. Head for Belize. This is an open case of mystery. I thought the detective said case closed, but it's still sitting here open. Making a period travel movie. Sorry, that won't fit in the carry-on box. Chat room, you are on fire today. While out for a walk, I was stunned to find an endless parade of clowns emerging from this trunk. Trunk or treat. Must be a certain age to use this product. And we'll end with Morgus. It's as empty as Fort Knox. Okay. And George says, for the antique suitcase, George says, I'll sell it to you for just $15 because you're my friend. And now let's go to photo 5. Oh my God. That's a Charlie type dog. Oh my gosh, it's a cute little doggy. For some reason holding a sign that says, I'm sorry. Adorable doggy holding a sign that says, I'm sorry. Why are they shaming that pup? Sir Wags no more. Oh, that's funny. Charlie's chat room. Okay, you can come in now. He looks like my dearly departed dog Muppet. So sorry. We have nothing to be sorry about. I didn't mean to piddle on your leopard skin rug. Oh, that's funny. We ate the Thanksgiving turkey again. You ate the Thanksgiving turkey again? This doggy needs a home. Will wag for treats. I'm sorry from attacking your dog. The other side of the sign, but I just had a treat. Okay, you're forgiven. Becky says, where's the cat? Little guy, you are forgiven. Looks like he's been in the dog house. If this had been an actual criminal, the penalty would have been far greater. He left a surprise in my shoe, says Geek Wannabe. I was forced to hold that sign. The pile of poo is off screen. I'm sorry for the souvenir I left in your bed last night. Thanks for admitting it. He used his file. He used to file his owner's tax returns and got an audit. Becky the kitty is the one taking the picture. Oh, that's an answer to Becky's Where's the Cat. He uses a sign because he's a little husky. The cat really did the crime. And we'll end with Johnny B. Someone bent my Westie's ears. Someone bent my Westie's ears. George says, for the cute dog holding a sign, my caption is, I know I ate your favorite cookies, but I was hungry and I'm truly sorry. There was no food in my bowl. All right. Forgiven. All right. Let's go to photo 6. Let me see what a really heavily frosted wire. Or chain, I guess. Whatever it is, it's covered in ice. Whatever it is, chain. Looks more like a chain. It's covered in ice. Let me see. I can boost my volume a touch here. 111, actually. Yeah, I don't know why it's down. I was a bit chilly at the shipyard today. Chain love went cold fast. The coldest chain. Sugar frosted chain. I deserve a Nobel Prize for finding this new species, ice on a wire. Okay, thank you. Volume is at max, but it is good. Wear this in sub-zero temperatures. You're on thin ice. Frosted Flakes chain links. Frozen chain of fools. Thanks for nudging the volume. Oh, no problem. Chain of evidence, says Becky. I froze the chain because the ice makers make it strong. The ice makes it stronger somehow, says Paul. And we'll end with... we'll end with... diamond encrusted gold link necklace. Wow. All right. George says, for the really heavily frosted wire, my caption is, when this wire is heavily frozen with ice, I know it's at least 30 degrees below zero. Oh my gosh, 30 below zero. Our chat room, I have, let's see. All right, so last week we played for this photo, and the caption was something like, working on this train, and I said, gee, I wonder if George really worked on a train. And ta-da, George said, okay, about that yellow diesel locomotive on last week's show. I worked on the Union Pacific Railroad in the 1960s, and we had yellow locomotives like that. There were 3 units. The head end had a light called the Mars light, which rotated and bent the light beam back and forth to warn people. An engine in the middle by itself, and another head end unit facing the other way. If you're a model train fan, they were called ABA units. Each locomotive had a 16-cylinder motor, with each cylinder being 16 inches wide. We went from Spokane, Washington to Kellogg, Idaho, 75 miles. Oh my God, hauling silver ore. Don't go back, chat room. Hey, come on. Why did that go back? You know what, I'm just going to go to me, because this picture's in a different place. All right. They were hauling, let me find where I was. What was interesting, when we got off to eat lunch in Kellogg, if you had any change coming back, you would be given your change in silver dollars. They were worth about $25 back then. The Morgan silver uncirculated dollar goes right now for between $30 and $50, depending on the condition. I could have made some good money. We could say that. It's just something I thought you'd like to know by George. So imagine that, hauling silver ore. It's amazing that no one held the train up. Okay, facts from George Davis. How tall was the wave that Garrett McNamara had when he set the world surfing record in 2011? And I'll give you some help. It is under 100 feet. How tall was the wave McNamara was on, setting the world surfing record? It was under 100 feet. 100 feet is a 10-story building. 85, 60, just under 100 feet. 80, 84. A couple of you are no one exactly. It's a very hard question. The wave he surfed on was 87 feet high. And the fact that he had time to measure it while he was surfing is quite amazing. What do you call a group of lemurs together in a group? What do you call a group of lemurs together in a group? A band? A murder? You know, I don't know if this is a joke or not. Cousins? We get these questions at trivia night all the time. A gang? Nothing much to see. A good time? A nuisance of lemurs? A troop? A gang? Groupies? You guys? You know, the answer sounds like a joke. Leaning on each other, an office, the poop troop. My old classroom. According to this, a group of lemurs together in a group is called a conspiracy. A conspiracy. All right. True or false? All the tigers in the U.S. alone outnumber all the tigers in the wild. All the tigers in the U.S. alone outnumber all the tigers in the wild. Oh, Tang 5, thank you. Lemurs are a social animal in many communities. Anyway, the word was there. That it's called a conspiracy. False, false, false. Crap, true. Team mascots. It is true. All the tigers in the U.S. alone outnumber all the tigers left in the wild. What about Tiger Woods? This is another true or false. The first X-rated animated movie was Fritz the Cat, and it is still the most successful independent animated feature today. Okay, so when it comes to filth, they know all. Oh my gosh. It is true. It is true. Oh, this is great. What percentage of all cats are not affected by catnip? What percentage of all cats are not affected by catnip? Boy, I think it would be a low number. Let's see. I don't think an actual number matches up there, but some very close ones. The answer is 33% of all cats are not affected by catnip. I think we all know the answer to this. True or false? Facebook will track and record nearly everything you do if you browse the web while you're logged in to your Facebook account. Tang says, yes, everything. I stopped using them. True, true. Yeah, it is true. Boy, do you ever go back and hit Facebook history? It's frightening. It's like things you started to search and spelled wrong. Oh, wow, there's 7 today. The longest cricket match lasted over 12 days. It was between England and South Africa. Oh, it's just a it's just a fact. There's no question here. The longest cricket match lasted over 12 days. It was between England and South Africa. It only ended because England would have missed their boat for the trip back home. That is some cricket match. 12 days. George Ensworth, thank you, chat room, for doing such a good job. I, too, am amazed at how smart you guys are at knowing stuff. Not only stuff on the show, but also with Dick's show. Oh, I guess he's talking about the facts. All the little things you know about brand name cereals and such. Keep happy, stay well, love your family and friends. We'll be together soon to do this all again. So I'll say goodbye for now. Bye, George. George is probably watching. He said that he tries to watch the show live now every week. So, George, the chat room, thanks a million, George. George, we love you. George, you're the man. George, I hope you're doing well. George, have a wonderful spring. They love you, George. We all love you. You do such a great service for the show here. Okay. We're going to do logo and assorted stuff. Oh, everybody knows this. Apple Computer ran an unforgettable commercial titled 1984 to introduce what? Apple Computer ran an unforgettable commercial called 1984 to introduce what? Indeed, the Macintosh. Oh, I didn't know this. Apple Computer got its name from what? Apple Computer got its name from what? Adam and Eve's apple, the Beatles' label, a tree's fruit. No, I didn't know this. A guy named Apple, Sir Isaac Newton, Beatles. A lot of Beatles record label, but that is not what is on this card. Apple Computer got its name from Steve Jobs' favorite fruit. From Steve Jobs' favorite fruit. Okay. Oh, that's so funny. We're talking about Apple records, record labels. Very rarely. They usually 90% of them are potluck. What record label shares its name with the term for a piece of land surrounded by water? What record label shares its name with the term for a piece of land surrounded by water? All right, very good. I actually knew that. Which record label shares its name with an ocean? Which record label shares its name with an ocean? Boy, chat room. What was the record label started by Herb Alpert and Jerry Moss? I think we all know these. Record label started by Herb Alpert and Jerry Moss. Boy, we do know all these. Record label that shares its name with a space shuttle. This is harder. What record label shares its name with a space shuttle? %90 of you are correct. Columbia. George, you're right. This chat room is very smart. Okay. Oh, I know this. Dennis probably does too. Don't say it out loud. What company used the slogan, "We document the world"? What company used the slogan, "We document the world"? Did you know? Yep. Oh boy, chat room. Boy, I have no idea what this even means. Official sponsor of the Time Out. Make sense to anybody? Official sponsor of the Time Out. Yeah, I don't get it either. Yeah, huh? Yeah. The answer is Corona Extra. That makes sense. With the answer, does it make sense to anybody? Who's the slogan? Start right, end right. Start right, end right. All right. Oh my, oh wow. One person has it. One person who smells really good has it. Right Guard deodorant. Okay. Oh, I love this question. Fact or crap? The University of Texas at San Antonio plagiarized its 2008 honor code on plagiarism. Fact or crap? University of Texas at San Antonio plagiarized its 2008 honor code on plagiarism. Fact or? It was copied from Mad. Yeah, Hawks says it has to be a fact. It's too silly to be crap, says Paul. And indeed, it's a fact. Fact or crap? Originally a pagan temple, the Parthenon has been both a Christian church and a Muslim mosque. Fact or crap? Originally a pagan temple, the Parthenon has been both a Christian church and a Muslim mosque. Fact. Fact. All right. Let's see what.
Somebody took with Starbucks for a while.
Somebody what? Oh. I don't know how anybody would know this. How many Instagram followers does a brand need to consistently get 100 likes and comments on a post? How many Instagram followers does a brand need to consistently get 100 likes and comments on a post? 100,000? 10,000? Boy, people don't respond though. I'm going to go with 100,000. 35,000. How many Instagram followers does a brand need? What? This can't be right. 2,000. Oh, we can't read it. 2,325 followers. That's way too little, right? This is. What year was the first 911 emergency call made in the U.S.? Yeah, it seems low to me too, Stephen. What year was the first 911 emergency call made in the U.S.? Boy. Oh, nuts. Wait a minute. Okay. Boy, I'm going to go with 65. 1965. 1968. Johnny B. Bad has it. I can only see 12 answers at a time. Okay. How many Americans die from animal encounters every year? How many Americans die from encounters with animals each year? Well, the only bear, 10,000 seems high. Wow, we're all 63 to 10,000. I'm going to go low. I'm going to say 300. Any idea?
No, I have no idea.
I mean, they're half of the rodeo. Okay. How many Americans die from encounters with animals every year? Oh, it's lower than that. 200. All right, so animals like people in the countries. Oh, this is kind of funny. What is the average age of NFL referees? I mean, I'm a Seattle sports fan, but aren't they all old? What is the average age of NFL referees? They're all over the place, from 41 to 51. 51. Oh, you know, you like showbiz stories. I did a pilot. It actually aired. It was CBS. It was called, I think it's called Way Out Games, okay? And Soupy was the host of Way Out Games. And so the guys from whoever was representing the show called my agent and said, listen, we're doing this pilot, and it's a bare bones pilot. CBS they just want to see if the show works, so they just want to do a pilot. And if it gets any numbers, it might be a series. And it's going to be you, if you want to write it, and Soupy, and a producer. And I said, oh, I love working with Soupy. Whatever the offer is, I'm in. So we get Soupy. Soupy and I went down on the plane ourselves, and I think we met the producer there. And so it's the bare bones, okay? And we get off the plane, and there's a woman there holding the sign for the name of the production company. And I said, Soupy and I are here. And she said, and which place are you staying? And I said, well, there's just 3 of us. And she said, no, there's 15 of you. And I said, what are you talking about? She said, let me look at the list. She said, oh, you and Soupy, and she said the producer's name, you're staying at the so-and-so hotel, which is next to the stadium where you're doing the shoot. The other 12 are staying at the golf club. And this was like somewhere in California with a very famous golf club. And then I realized, so that's how business works. And then one day, I'm walking out of a meeting with Soupy, and there's a guy there, and he said, "Are you working on the show?" And I said, "Yeah, we're gonna do a rehearsal if you want to sit in." And he said, "Oh, I'm gonna go play golf." He said, "When are you doing the final show?" I said, "We're doing it Sunday night at 8." He said, "Oh, I'll come back for that." And I'm thinking, this is how showbiz works: is they hire 3 people, and then they send 15. But I just love that it was presented as it's just the 3 of you, and it's a bare bones budget. Well, it was a bare bones budget for the 3 of us. So if you executives happen to be watching, you should feel ashamed. All right. Okay. We will do, where are we at? Oh, 9:13 already. Oh, you know what? Hang on a second. I'm going to go through a bunch of pictures because we're going to do a snappy answer to a stupid question. And I have a different way to do it. And I have to go through a bunch of questions. All right. Okay. This is from Jaffe's book. And I blocked out the one answer he had given. He usually gives an answer a page. And so snappy answers to stupid questions are, so guy is facing away from his wife, but she can tell by the smell. And she says, "Are you smoking a cigar?" And his snappy answer is, "Whatever you say." And then I'll tell you what Jaffe had put there that I blacked out. "Are you smoking a cigar?" I'll go back to that, and we'll go to the 3-shot. No, I just found a burning hat. No, I'm smoking a fish. No, I'm lighting up a joint. No, the cigar is smoking. No, I think your mink coat is on fire. No, a cigarette, I forgot what they are. I'm sending smoke signals. No, I'm eating it. No, the closet's on fire. I'm testing it for holes. The building's on fire. It's a candy-shaped cigar. It's a fire run. I'm fumigating. No, the closet's on fire. No, my pants is on fire. No, I have this weird case of gas. I think my brain is overheating. I'm training as a firefighter. I'm smoking a side of beef out back. I'm cooking our dinner. No, it's called a stogie. All right, I'll go back to Jaffe's answer on this page was, no, my nose is on fire. Are you smoking a cigar? No, my nose is on fire. All right, now you have seen this a million times. Someone just said, aren't you going to take your break? And I am. And I'm going to show that 90-second. We showed it recently, but you'll see it again. Okay, for the one person in chat who did not see me on the Tonight Show, here's 90 seconds of my fame.
That's the kind of song you'll be humming and whistling as you walk out of the theater. Not now, not until the show's over there. Good song, isn't it?
Great song.
Yeah. Hey, listen, a little bit later on, we're going to have a demonstration of driver fitness. But right now, and this seems to be safety night here on the Tonight Show, but right now we'd like to present for a very short message a man from the National Safety Council who wants to talk about safety in the home, office, in your car, and so forth. It's a very brief message, but a vital public service. So here is Mr. Richard DeBartolo. Mr. DeBartolo? What did he say? Are you all right? What did he say as he was walking out? Read the book. It's on safety.
Read the book on safety.
We'll try and bring him to you another time.
It's going to be all right.
Ooh,
It's going to be that kind of a night, eh?
It's that kind of a night already.
All right, so, yeah. It was, I used to do Great Falls. Sergio Aragonis at MAD also knew how to do falls. And on MAD trips, Sergio one day said, oh, there's so many people sitting around the pool. Why don't you go out and take a sun lounge chair, and I'll come out and say, I saw it first and it's mine. And we'll get into a fight, and then you can push me in the pool. So we used to do that. Okay, so we're going to do some match game, and then we're going to have Charlie come down, all right? I don't know. Okay. It's funny, I picked out some match game questions, and I don't know what I did with them. Oh, here they are. Oh, you know what? I found some really early match game questions, like match game number 87, okay? And we did some matches back then, but they were just a single word match. So let's see how many can match Dennis or me with 10 blank. That was the match game question. 10 blank, and you're trying to match Dennis or me. Oh, no, I have no... Oh, heck knows. Oh, and Tom. All right, I said 10 cents. Dennis, you said 10... Oh, Dennis said 10 cents. Vicky, oh my gosh, Vicky and I match so often. It's amazing. Did we do this? It doesn't matter. John said, I don't understand Mary. As soon as we got married, she got blank. I don't understand Mary. As soon as we got married, she got blank. Well, this is going to be... There's only two answers to my mind. I don't understand Mary. As soon as we got married, she got... Oh, what? No, I don't have one. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, I did not get one match. John said, I don't understand Mary. As soon as we got married, oh, Hawks Post, she got pregnant. Thank you. All right, and Dennis said, oh, you got matches too. Dennis said, a divorce lawyer. I saw that go by. Okay. The psychiatrist said to Carl, putting ketchup on everything isn't a problem. And Carl said, you don't seem to understand. I even put ketchup on my blank. Psychiatrist said to Carl, putting ketchup on everything is no problem. And Carl said, I don't think you understand. I even put ketchup on my blank. This is hard. Okay, all right. Vicky, I'm sending you, Vicky. I doubt if anybody's going to match this. Psychiatrist said, putting ketchup on everything's not a problem. Carl said, you don't understand. I even put ketchup on my head. No matches. Let's see if Dennis did any better. I even put ketchup on my cereal. Oh, wait a minute. Two people said I did. You said head? Oh. All right. You got cereal too? Oh, this is chat room. Very good chat room. Where are my other match game questions? Oh, here they are. Okay. Did you hear about the poor knight in shining armor? The finance company repossessed his suit of armor, so he had to go into battle with a tin can over his blank. Did you hear about the poor knight in shining armor? The finance company repossessed his armor, so he went into battle with a tin can over his blank. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see if I got... Oh, my God, yeah. Oh, I have my... I just used the same answer twice. Head, and got a lot of matches. And Dennis, you said? Oh, yeah, private parts. A little tin can over his privates. Very good. Oh. Chat room. Played March 9th, 1966 by Jane Mansfield and Bennett Cerf. What a combination that was for a show. Bennett Cerf and Jane Mansfield. Big John fell over Little John's blank. Big John fell over Little John's blank. I have a shot at getting a match here. Big John fell over Little John's. Oh no. nothing. Average John just got a banana peel, robe, lance. Oh, you're still doing... No, I said Big John fell over Little John's wagon. No matches. And Dennis, you said? Dennis said Big John fell over Little John's roller skate. Okay. Okay. John was a blank in a hotel. This could go many different ways. John was a blank in a motel. Motel. In a hotel, I'm sorry. John was a blank in a hotel. This one I have a chance. John was a blank in a hotel. I got some matches, bellboy or bellhop. Okay, and Dennis said? Yeah, we'll give you that. A porter, we'll give you that. Okay. You're gonna get Charlie? Okay. Oh, okay. This is question 151 with no blank. Name something you might bring back from a trip to the country. Name something you might bring back from a trip to the country. I'm going humorous, I think. Name something you might bring back from a trip to the country. I will now look up. Oh, mosquito bites, bug infestation, allergies, stinkweed, fruit. Oh, no one said... I'll ask Dennis. Dennis, name something you might bring back from a trip to the country. Mosquito bites, you got matches? Oh, right there you got matches, and I got matches too with poison ivy. Okay, we'll do another question, and then we can have our boy. At the office, the interviewer said to Mary, "We're looking for a girl who can blank." Well, this could go many ways. The man interviewing Mary at the office said, "We're looking for a girl who can blank." Let's see how clean the chat room is. Oh, yeah. Party. Dance, make coffee, really sell it, make whoopee, but I went, you take dictation, bend over backwards, then it said type. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet our mascot, and we're gonna get the camera. Get the remote camera. Oh my gosh, yeah, okay, remote camera. Charlie, oh boy, look at this guy. Look at this boy. Look at this guy. The Charlie bear. Oh, Look at those. Yeah, Charlie had his eyes groomed. That it? Charlie went to the vet today. He had a little bump on his back. The vet said it's nothing to worry about. But Charlie got a lot of biscuits. They have jars of biscuits everywhere at the vet. And Charlie knows exactly where they are. We went in the door, and he ran to the counter and around to the back of the counter and stood there. Right in front of right where the jar was like 2 feet. He couldn't reach it, but he stared at it so that you would know exactly where it was. The guinea pig has the same problem. Yeah, so Wags a lot is what it is. All right, so chat room, this was great fun. George, you're always hit of the show. So tomorrow is a Giz Wiz, and Wednesday we're back with a Giz Fiz, and tomorrow is spring. So chat room, this is great fun. I'm glad. I had a thought about something new to do, and I totally forgot what it was. Anyway, okay, we will. Spring has sprung. The grass is. Yeah, Riverside Park. What was the forsythia is up? The daffodils were up. Oh, and the crocus and the tree today was probably the dogwood, right? The dogwood or cherry blossoms. It was like freaking amazing, just absolutely amazing. We have to do our closing credits. Hang on. Giz Fiz, totally unimproved. It's a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman, Dick DeBartolo, Charlie the Dog, Dennis Wonderland, Scooter X, Becky, Lindy D. I have to start getting names. Caesar, Dan, Magoo. Oh, wait, I have to cut to you for your credits. Let me do my credits first. Where in the world are my credits? Here we are. This has been Best We Can Do production. Brought to you by, produced by So Wags a Lot, so don't blame the Giz Wiz. And get me a treat. And let's have some other credits here. Hanger Outer, Mad Frank, Gunite, Mr. Dave, oh God, they're so fast, ZX, Button Pusher, Ambient Dispenser, James, Dale Paco, Usual Hanger Arounder, Fan of the Show and Charlie, Demos, D. Claire, Chief Dog Wrangler, Charlie Stunt Double, Morgus, Stephen Toronto, Gingerbread Wrangler, Charlie's Executive Assistant, Ed Berger 10, L.A. Eric is Giz Fiz Concierge, and we'll end with Catmaster Giz 1. We go back to me, and this is where I do the gentle fade. I keep telling myself I will find that fade button. I have 30 buttons here, but this one is the right one. And then I'm actually going to fade. Oh, there is no music. I have nothing to fade. Hit the thing called Stop Streaming. Okay, chat room. See you tomorrow for Giz Fiz.
Giz Wiz.
Giz Wiz. Are you sure you want to stop the stream? Yeah.